Hi guys, welcome back, welcome back. Well, welcome back to me. Woohoo, I'm home and I'm so happy to be home, but incredibly nervous to be back in the room because rusty. All right, so I got home and the first thing I was trying to do while I was tracking Darcy at Darcy's Misadventures in Mixed Media, of course, while I was gone, as best I could, because I forgot, you guys, I spent most of my time in Michigan, unexpectedly. That's a whole thing, at my aunt's house. But my aunt lives in the middle of 60 acres in the middle of the woods. And I cannot use my internet there. So she doesn't have enough internet to pull. I clearly left my plate very, very messy, and I am so ashamed. But I'll find a way to live with that. What do you know? So, yeah, this one, oh, sorry, don't have the camera set quite right, which, you know, new camera as I left, and still a new camera because we haven't done anything. But when I come back, Carrie at Carrie the Crafter is doing 31 days of postcards. Yes, and he has a whole video, and I will try to link it, but you guys know I'm not great. So I'll show you a couple of mine that I did not video, guys. I'm trying to put them in order. This is day 1. That's day 2, which I'm not happy with, but that's what I did. This is day 3. I'm very rusty. So I'm going to work on postcards for sure, because I'm not showing you all of them because you're only supposed to do one a day, but, you know, I'm behind. So I'm going to do day, I don't know, 10 today, somewhere along with this. But this is PM Artist Studio is also doing one of the month's prompts is Celestial. So I was like, yay, let me get out my gel print plate. And this is something we've done before, but I haven't done in forever. We're gonna do the baby powder mess technique, right? And as it happens, mine's already a mess, so that should be interesting. And what I've never done is used activated charcoal in it. So I wondered if that would give us a galaxy kind of space. So Celestial, and I meant to bring the definitions in with me, but I know there's a couple of different ways to vibe with that, right? So like it means, you know, the sky and the galaxies, or if you do the biblical, it means your soul and your soul releasing and the beauty of that. Either way, both beautiful. So hey, down with it. So I have out the baby powder, the charcoal, and you know, the tea, the instant tea, and you've seen me, oh well, some of you have seen me use both of these and I love. And so we're going to just get started. And at some point I'll have to wash this with a baby wipe, and I have baby wipes. So let's get started, and then we'll talk about that, because I had a thought to tell you guys. Why am I using this? Anybody know? No, I'm not using that. Put it the heck away, Patty. Yeah, that's how this is gonna go already. I see it. So because I have this, I just want to put a color on. So we're gonna try, and I'm still playing with these water gel thingamajigs because they're there, frankly. Until they're used up, I'll be playing with them. But yellow will go nicely with this and could potentially make a nice galaxy. But then how will I use the black? Because that's just gonna go to mud, right? All right, so we'll start with, I have no idea if I can get this stuff off my plate. So the first pull might just be crap, you know, might just be a bad day. Oh, look at that. I love this thing so much. And of course I have a page over here that was already printed. So I'm going to try to mostly use prints that I've already used, that I don't love, right? Or, well, some I do love, but still, you know, it is what it is. Oh, look at mess already. Oh, but it smells so good. So I have to be really careful. I usually just buy cheap, right? But I have to be careful because a lot of them have lavender in it now. This is just a copy of one of my neurographic doodles, which is actually this one, I think. Look how vivid and pretty and sparkly that is, which I'm trying to figure out how to make into a, you know, a digital. Yeah. But obviously I scanned it, and this is what I got. This is all this. So let's just start out with the dullness and see what the heck we get, right? Okay. Because, you know, frankly, if we get nothing, we don't care. I mean, okay, those of you who have seen me play with this thing, I have a Baron up there somewhere. You'd think I'd use it. You'd think. But no, Patty, just go in for the mess. Of course you did. Sorry if I'm smacking you guys. You should be up higher. And I'm not sure what happened to my little holder thingamajiggy there. I got to figure out how to work it because I have so many ideas for this celestial thing. And one of them, at least one, we're going to do in resin. And we're practicing because my resin days might be coming to an end. Well, no. I know that's what my husband said. Because there's a possibility I'm very, very allergic to regular resin. Or at least the kind I have. But that just means I'm not allergic to the... Oh, okay. So it only pulled the yellow, guys. Well, in the bits, of course. But, all right, look at this. Watch. Yeah, good job, Patty. Yeah, I just wiped it on my clothes. Don't worry, I'm wearing my apron. Because, you know, I forget these things. Because trying to put it on while it's still wet is just silly. But there I went. Told you I was rusty. I even knew it as I was putting my hands down. That's why I didn't smear. That's why I wound up patting. I was like, that's not a great plan, Patty. Oh, don't have the fan going. Don't have the plastic on the floor. Woo, rusty girl, rusty girl. All right. Oh, the fan might not even be plugged in, y'all. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to try one more time, and then I'm just going to take it off. I don't know. I know, this already has potential, doesn't it? For celestial stuff. So that's why I didn't use this side. This is a piece of really old brown school paper. And it feels so cool under my hands. But look, it's not even adhering to that silliness that's just been sitting there. I used really loose paint. Just this paint, I tell you. Okay, I got an idea. Because that is so cool, right? Don't want to really lose it. What if we use matte medium? Or white even. But I don't want to use white because that doesn't make me feel galaxy. Do I have matte medium? Oh, I got iridescent. Let's try the iridescence. Look, I'm just throwing stuff on because we might have to clean it off anyway. Which at some point we were going to do. Normally I'd throw some pink in there. Because there's pink undertones. But, look at me trying to behave. That doesn't look like it cleaned very well, does it? Patty, pay attention to your stuff. Yeah. Okay. So can you tell I did absolutely no prepping? I know. None of you are surprised by that. That's not going to change. I mean, I do a little prepping once in a great while. I mean, I did prep for postcards. Oh, we could do that. Let's just throw some of those on here. So I just put two index papers together. Because they're already the 4x6 that Carrie requested for the game. The postcard a day game that he's hosting. So that made my life easy, frankly. Because measurements and Patty do not get along. You should see me trying to make ACT cards, you guys. Besides the fact that apparently a lot of people want them flat, and I don't really do flat on mine. Who knew? Like, I make sure they fit in those little baseball card sleeve thingamajigs, though. Because, wow, I got way too much on. Just saying. I'm just telling you. I got way too much on. So, I wonder if I can just flip that over for a minute. And while that sits there and thinks about itself, you guys, I have this, which also is probably going to be a fail. But before I bought my gel plate, this is just kids foam in a piece of paper. And you can see that it does not work perfectly. But let's try it anyway, guys. Let's try it. I really don't want to use these stupid little water gel thingamajiggies. So I'm trying to dig past them. Give me just a sec. What colors do we want in our nebula? In our celestial world. Well, of course, I picked pink and blue. You know I did. You know I did. It's a kind of a given. It's a given, isn't it? Oh, Patty. Okay. Well, you know, it is what it is. It's my nature. They're my colors. I can't help it. So, yeah. So, these are just in a regular Ziploc bag. That's what's going on. Oh, we're very, very spring for the moment. Okay. I don't feel like that's wet enough. Let me just say that. So, I'm gonna help it a little bit. Just a teeny bit, because that did not feel wet. Ooh, that didn't feel wet. Like, not at all. Okay, so I'm going to use the front of this one this time because of the dark background. And we're just going to say a teeny little prayer. Say a little prayer for you. Do, 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 do. Because, you know how my jelly printing goes. I would not call it a tutorial. That's for certain. Never, never, never. Because... well, even when I'm showing you something new, a new technique, chances are it might fail. Because I'm me, and I never follow the dang rules. I can't help it. I got up this morning at like 3, and I was going to make a couple new gel plates. Those homemade ones like I made before, and they last a little while and never quite work right. Anyway. Oh my gosh, Patty, you kill me. I know, I amuse myself greatly, you guys. Okay, so my baby powder is not working for some reason the way I want. Oh, maybe open it up and it won't be so fine. Okay, let's try it this way. I'm going to put the baby powder. Oh, shoot. Not like that. That wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan. Oh my God. Oh. So what I was going to say is I'm going to put the baby powder down. And then, and I've never done this technique, but I found this pan at the Dollar Tree before I left. And I thought, well, that would be kind of cool to splurge some paint through. Yes, I did. And I was looking for black. Yeah, I know. I just stuck my hand in the paint. Going from one extreme to the next. And this is black gesso, so it's going to be, flat. Because I wanted it absolute. Yep, I did. And I have no clue, you guys. Yeah, I was planning to do this on the actual gel plate. So, I just wanted to go through some of these holes. I'm making a heck of a mess on top. Not necessarily all the holes, Because who wants a perfect galaxy? Like, that won't look like the galaxy then. Right? Like, yeah, that wasn't even close. That's okay. That's okay too. We can do not close. First off, let's find something for that. So, I have this Wyoming book. No, Wyoming's not first. Apparently South Dakota is first. So I picked up books along the way, guys, because I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I've seen. Because my family road tripped home from Michigan, and we took the upper loop. We were going to go to Yellowstone, but me and my husband had a miscommunication, from 3,200 miles away from each other. And so I thought he booked the space and he thought I booked the space. And so by the time we realized, 4th of July weekend, they were like $700 a night. And I was like, absolutely not. And my husband was like, but it's on your bucket list. I understand. I was like, yeah, no, I don't. I don't understand that kind of much. That's what I was kind of hoping for. So that's cool. Not galaxy, I know, but let's just work with it. Let's see what we get. Oh, Patty. See, that's why I don't have it so open. Because look what happens. Nothing's coming off from that. You know what I mean? Like, that's extreme. That's extreme. Nothing's coming off from this side. On the flip side, we should be able to flip our paper over by now and forget the catastrophe I just made. Oh, okay, but it's kind of cool. See, because that's more what I wanted. actually. But I don't know why it's not. Okay, I'm just warming up. Let's just we'll figure it out in a minute. I'm going to set that aside for a sec because obviously that's got to dry. Yeah, I know. So bad for your lungs. So bad for your lungs. Okay, let's pull these babies off. See what we got. All right. Still not doing exactly what I want, but wow, pretty in potential. I think, oh, shoot, that pulled my stuff apart. That's not very well glued. Okay, you ooh glue, you're letting me down. All right, starting to try to pull it, but I think I'm just going to clean the plate. Oh, but come on. Maybe not. We might just keep working on it for a minute. Maybe we'll do a black on it. Okay, and then after that, yeah, we might as well not waste it, right? Waste not, want not, man. I mean the charcoal. We might try the charcoal on it. That's what I'm trying to say to you. To see what we get. I just want to, these pieces that I didn't do, I just figured, well, push them on here, Patty. Give them some oomph. Ugh. See what you get. Because, you know, sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Okay, I'm going to get in trouble. Well, I can't be demonetized, guys, because I'm not monetized in the first place. So there's that, you know, which is good because occasionally I forget myself. And Darcy, I'm going to use the word kerfluffled today instead of the other one. I love that girl. I can't wait to meet you in person someday, by the way. Hopefully, you know, we didn't make plans like that. Don't misunderstand. That's just Patty's wishful thinking kicking in. Because, you know, you meet people on YouTube and they become your friends. Oh, look at, I am so being bad. Did you see what I just did? Okay, first off, I'm not using enough paint today. And my gel plate is dry. So there's that. Where is, we need some red in this baby. We need some oomph. You know what I'm saying? We need to oomph it up. And I wasn't, because of course I was going to get green down there. But, you know, we're going to throw a black on it, so we might get mud. So let's mud it up. If we're going to get mud, let's do it all the way, you guys. You know what I mean? Like, let's just do it. Okay, so my thought is, oh, I use the other brighter. Huh. I'm going to do little bits of this, little bits of that, and then we'll pull, you know, little bits. And then I've never used this, so I got this from I'm looking, I see nothing. So why? Because I don't have, okay, I got this anyway from Lori Marie Jenkins. She's another artist on YouTube. When she moved to Costa Rica, I bought some of her supplies, and this was in it. And I have no clue what to do with activated charcoal. So, you know. I mean, I know to use it on your teeth when, you know, sometimes people do. But, like, in art, I don't know. I hadn't, and it's just been kind of sitting. Because, you know. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have did that. Well, that's okay. Because we can just go over it. That's the beauty of a gel print. Just keep going until you like it. And it's kind of getting, it feels great. I'm not going to lie. It's getting celestial-ish. Something. So while this sits, while that sits, let's see if we want to play with one of these. First off, what would happen if I just drop little bitty bits from up here? I don't know. Never done this. Just wanted to give it a little bit of a galaxy thing. Just wondered. And then from there, what are you going to do, Patty? What are you going to do? I don't know. I think I'm just going to pop it off. Nope. There. Just like that. Actually, what I should do is probably not the best way to do things, guys, but you know, this is what Patty's gonna do. What? Because that way, sorry, that was really loud. Sorry about that. But that way, I was thinking that is now going to be you know, in, because it's got something over top of it instead of just loosely hanging out on my postcard. And it's a little better. It's a little better. It needs some pink. You know what? Where is my hold on. I was just thinking some of the stuff I use in my resins, you know, but this one, which I was going to use in my resin, by the way, is sitting right here. So let's just see what happens. Because that should be a little bit wet. Not enough. Come on, little thing. Maybe not. Maybe not. How do I get you out of there then? Okay, let's see. Probably should have used alcohol. This is shimmer for your eyes. Eyeshadow shimmer I bought at the Dollar Tree for resin. Because, you know, why not? That's why. Why not? That's purple. I know. And do I have alcohol on the table? Possibly not, y'all, because, yep, right here. Because I put most of the alcohol away and changed the bottle. One sec. When, before I left, because I was having reactions to either the alcohol or the resin. And I really want it to be the alcohol because I don't want to give up my resin work. And it's not where I thought it was. Okay, well, then we'll pivot. Sorry. Okay. There's a lot of pivoting going on, huh? This is alcohol in here. Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. So the thing was I was absolutely reacting to something. So something is giving me rashes every time I do resin down my face, down my neck. I'm like, oh man, down my arms. Oh, so itchy, so unpleasant. But I love the resin so much. And my husband's like, I told you, I have a friend that's so highly allergic to resin. And I don't like it when my husband's right on things I want. Does that make sense? Because, like, you know, you want what you want, man. And I really love resin. And I wanted to do my tabletop in resin in my kitchen. So, yeah, there's that. That wasn't a good plan. Anyway, looks like he may be right because I can still use hand sanitizer. Sorry, I know I just smacked you again. I know I had some pink, but, you know, it's not out, so that's okay. We're just gonna go with it, kind of deal. Ooh, not you. Don't go with you. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, that's not how you do it, Patty, but it is today. Da, 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 da. Why's everything got to pool in one spot? That's all I'm saying. Stop it. Pool in a different spot, darn it. Okay, good enough. So, on the front of, not this magazine. Hold on. Because I know it's Wyoming. Because I know it's got, nope, it's not Wyoming. What the poop? Maybe it's in here. Yeah. See the one? He's not the one. Oh, so maybe it is this book. Maybe it's South Dakota, you guys. Let me see. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. It's not him. There is this. Well, I was definitely going to use that, but there's this massive. I know I'm not getting far. That is taking a walk. Okay. Just pull these out. Oh, I did this thing. I want to show you guys. Yeah, the next week's probably going to be full of lots of, I want to show you guys. Because I did a thing. So we went to the capital of South Dakota. And they had this cool stamp, right? Okay, you can see what day I was there in Pierre. So I stamped it all over so we could use the stamp. Well, and I'm going to send some in that thank you gift up there, obviously. Or I guess I could probably just make a copy of it since it's a stamp that's free. Okay, one of the, There he is. Are you the right one? Mm-mm-mm. Yes, lots and lots of, you know, things, because we were figuring out each day where we were going by these books. That's exactly what we did, because that's how I go across country. That is not how my husband goes across country, and it doesn't generally. We've seen this, and it's absolutely that beautiful, this bridge. I spent the night across the street from this bridge, which is why I have this book, because I wanted to remember that bridge. And I have a picture of it, which eventually I'll get around to printing so you guys can see. But it's not as vivid as that, unless I, you know, play with photo editing, which I don't know how to do. I might when I come back next month. I also was there, which I did a short for you guys on the 4th of July. Excuse me, wishing you all happy 4th of July, and it didn't load, which might be because I was standing in Mount Rushmore. So I will probably load it for you guys anyway. Oh, I don't know, but let's use this one instead, because that just spoke to me. So I was looking for the bison. There's a massive bison in one of these, and I might have already pulled him out, because I do those things, because I absolutely want to put him on one of the cards. I was here too. Okay, so listen, you guys. Oh, I just want to tell you guys this. And opinions are opinions. That's all I'm saying, okay? I know we haven't got to Utah yet. I was in Utah. Hey, Ketera, if you're in Utah, the Salt Lake. Okay? The Salt Lake. My husband has always wanted to see the Salt Lake. So when we weren't going to Patty's place, we pivoted, right? Because that's what you do. Because now I'm going to blow a whole vacation. So we went to the Salt Lake, which kind of looks like this around the edging. Not this, but this part. I have a beautiful picture of it. You guys. Okay. So it's not as salty as the Dead Sea, which is on Patty's bucket list. That will never happen because, you know, unrest overseas, blah, blah, blah. Not willing to risk my life, yada, yada. Anyhow, at this point, you know, things change. So anyhow, what am I saying to you? We go to Utah. No. Where the heck? I just lost my train of thought. We go to the Salt Lake. Salt Lake City, Nevada. There you go. I'll get there. So, oh, this is not the one I was using before. Okay, that's okay. Doesn't matter. Did I just do that on my gel plate? Yes, I did. Okay, don't do that. I'm really gonna have to wash it. So we go, and I don't know what we were expecting. Well, besides beauty, which there was undeniably beauty. But so I tell my kid, take an empty bottle so I can have some salt, so I can bring it home, play with it in art, right? Because that's what we do, guys. I know. So, you know, we're art people. We think art all the time. Or at least I do. I don't know. I think about art 24/7. So we go. And you guys, there's brine shrimp live there. No fish live in it, but brine shrimp. It's like because of the salt, obviously. It's the water's very, very briny. I don't know where this comes from. I could guess, and if I were to guess, I would say it's either Seven Plaza or, I'll think about it in a minute. Anyway, not sure where it comes from, but I want it on here anyhow. Don't know why, I just do. I could have used a real one, but I'd had to walk across the room. So, sorry. We go here. Do I want it on top? Yeah, I do. I want it on top. We go here to the Utah, it's Utah. I don't know. Yeah. Anyhow, we go to the Salt Lake, and there's brine shrimp. Fine. And we're walking, and when you first walk up, there's a huge amount of just sand, right? Except it's crunchy sand because it used to be part of the Salt Lake, but it has receded, right? And so there's still masses of salt in it, which is very cool. But as you go up, I'm going to set that aside for a minute and come back to this and see what happened. Yeah, I know. I can do two things at once. No, I can't really, but we're going to. Because I don't even have a water bucket right now. Oh, let's pray. It can't. Oh, don't stick. Don't stick. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, it's going to rip. It's going to rip, you guys. Well, it was going to become a piece of fodder anyhow, so I guess that's okay. So we're walking up to it, and one, it smells horrendous. Okay, that's not that surprising. Salt, right? High salt content. But as we're walking, it starts turning white. The beach is turning white, and I'm like, I put on flip-flops because I thought, well, we're going to put our feet in this water, right? Because there's people swimming, you guys. People swimming. Oh, this is cool. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. That's very cool. Very, very cool. All right, see? Look, the black didn't ruin it. It still needs more. It needs some blue, but we're going to set it down to dry. This one might work, though. Deep blue. So we're walking out there, and it starts turning white, and I'm like, you guys, I'm fairly certain these are feathers. Oh, sorry. And my husband's like, well, of course they're not feathers. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're walking. They're bird feathers right now. And then we start seeing dead birds. And he's like, oh, maybe you're right. And I'm like, yeah, fairly certain I am. And so, and then there's these bugs and bugs and bugs. And I'm like, what the heck? Well, they're brine flies. And they're everywhere, you guys. I mean, they're 3 feet out into the water. And you have to literally wade through the flies to get to the water's edge on the rocks. And there's a lady calmly sitting on the rocks in the flies. They're around her. She's got a little umbrella. She looks so freaking peaceful. And I'm having heart attacks, which says I'm a little too prissy, possibly. Just might be. But I was like, we couldn't get water to bring home because it's all dead brine flies. So I was like, yeah, never mind. My kid was like, Ma. I was like, yeah, never mind. Forget it. Right? Because no. Just no. I'm way too prissy. So I'm just wondering, like, beautiful. Oh my God. So beautiful, you guys. So beautiful. I do not want to give anybody the impression that it's not beautiful and it's not worth seeing. So it is. And Ketera, I'll send you a message because I think you might be somewhere around that way because she's road tripping. And tell you to go there if you have the chance just to see the beauty. But, however, so then you can go up onto this little walkway, right? A viewing platform, right? It's got little viewing, you know, those things you put a quarter in, telescopes. Because there's, out into the water, there's there's Antelope Island, and then there's another island. I don't know its name, sorry. I'll have to look in the books, because, no, I didn't get a book from there, because, you guys, there's web spiders everywhere. Oh my Lord, everywhere, like, everywhere. My kid is hysterically laughing. So when I say I have a spider phobia, I don't say it lightly. I mean, like, I got out of a moving car while I was driving once, you guys, because my brain went into nothing but freak out. Thankfully, I was only rolling. I mean, nobody got hurt, including the car, but yeah, no. So, like, I tried to take a picture of one, which I got because I had my kid take it, because I think webs are beautiful. But everywhere you look, every single railing had spiders, and they were just progressively bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I was having heart attacks. My kid, look how beautiful that is, you guys. I'm so glad I didn't give up on that, which I should have, but I'm glad I didn't. My kid found this hilarious because, you know, he's a teenager and mom's fears are funny. But if you can get past that, right? the views are so beautiful. And the edging of the water is so, like, it makes this crescent, which you guys will see because we're doing celestial in, you know, which you're going to see more than once on this channel because I love PM Artist Studio and I'm a part of their Facebook group. So, of course, now that I'm home and playing on my stuff, you're going to see it. But, oh my gosh, beautiful. Would never want to downplay the beauty, but Lord have mercy with that spot's not taking anything. Well, gives me an opportunity to put another color on, which I was going to do anyhow. Because I think part of the problem is normally you don't want to put too much color on your plate, right? And I haven't done this technique in a while, but I forgot that the powder, of course, is going to dry my stuff. Roll off your brayer, Patty. What's going on here? So I also can't see our time, you guys, because I don't have the phone set right. But I don't think it's been an hour. If it has, sorry. I would like to get a couple of really cool prints, though. And my number 10 is mostly done. I'm warming up to these, but I feel like it still needs something up here. So, you know, like that. And I am not sure what I'm going to do there. So I'm thinking it through. I think I'm probably going to put a butterfly there, to be fair. I have some really pretty stickers over here. I moved them to the other table. But I'm contemplating because, you know, I'm warming up. And I'm so sorry that I can't see how long we've been filming at all because the camera is exactly there. So, I might leave it. Oh, cool. And just come back for number 2, you know, tomorrow. Because I am warming up. So, but this is my number 10. And I'm going to put another piece here when they dry. So, to be continued. But this is number 10 on Carrie the Crafter's postcards. Gel plate cards. Something like that. I don't know. I'll put it in the description. And I love you guys. And I'm going to be right back with this. Because I'm not done playing, but I can't see the time. So I love you guys. All right. Bye.